Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I am your host, Mike Luke. The show is brought to you today by Little Caesars. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any purchase. All right, with Jason Shear, I am merely Mike Luke. Hello, Jason Shear.
Hello, merely Mike Luke.
All right, now there are a surprising amount of people here that have all said that they sleep with their socks on, and they are right. Dennis Walsh says he sleeps with his socks on, as does Mr. Tyler Warden. That's all I need. You lose, Shear. You lose.
No one sleeps with their socks. I just thought that I didn't realize there's some breaking news, buddy.
What's it? Breaking news?
Bradley Beal gone.
Where's he going?
Clippers.
What did they give up?
Nothing.
Oh, the Clippers. That's really, really good.
Bradley Beal to the Clippers on a 2-year, $11 million deal. Probably $11 million because the Suns paid him $1 billion. Clippers.
Beal to the Clippers. That's a good move for the Clippers, though.
You love the Clippers.
Yeah. I mean, they will.
You tell me every year. You tell me every year the Clippers are going to win the title.
No. I said it.
Yeah, you kind of did.
No. Then the year everybody thought they were going to win it, I said the Lakers would win it, and I won. Boom. All right. Now, everybody is very impressed by Cody James Martin's thumbnail.
Yes.
That was an impressive thumbnail, as Dennis Walsh said, the most Hispanic-looking Polynesian ever. That's what we're about. We are about inclusion on this show. That's what we do. By the way, got a little bit of housekeeping.
Cody's right. Fix your camera. You're like right in there, and it's all centered.
All right,
center a little bit more.
Hold on. Do I look better now?
Yeah.
How do I sound? I don't want to sound like I'm like
You
screaming.
look like you had a ton of fun last night.
No. And guess what? Oh, I'm going jet skiing today. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, I attacked a goose. I didn't attack a goose, but I took a picture in front of geese. I said I will not be offended by it, or I don't know, offended.
Proud of you. That's a big move for you.
Yeah, it is a big move. All right, so we're going to talk Noah Fafita. Oh, the toilet. I'll leave it at this. They said that they have never seen quite the plumbing issue that they had yesterday in one of their rooms, but they did blame it on a pre-existing condition, which is basically how I've gotten through life. So I'll take it for what it's worth. All right, we're going to talk Noah Fafita. I should have flied Foster Plumbing in here, but Benwin White was too busy with the pipe, so I had to leave it there. Yeah. But so there was that. We're going to talk about why none of the best kids in Phoenix want to go to ASU and why some of them want to come back the A. I mean, smart kids up there, I guess. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about an NBA player list, all kinds of stuff. All right, but either way, let's talk about Noah Fafita first. Shear, let me ask you this.
I'm ready.
Are people sleeping on Noah Fafita maybe a little bit now? I mean, it feels like we've gone from he's an All-American candidate. I don't care what anybody said. He's not the 11th best quarterback in the Big-12.
Well, we're going to go over that.
We are going to go over this list. I don't even have the list, but I can tell you. Like, I'm
I
sure
have
we're
the
going to
list, and honestly, the problem is, Mike, if you go off last season, he kind of is.
Yeah, but there's a bigger body of work. He didn't have an OC last year.
But they don't. I mean, that's not what you.
You don't think that they know that he's played more than 1 year of college football?
We'll go through the list. You tell me when we'll start, and I'll tell you whether or not, and you can tell me whether or not.
And we're going to say clearly better. Okay.
Clearly better.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll do that. And then Mr. Tyler Warden says, I have destroyed toilets and blamed it on a pre-existing condition, irritable bowel syndrome. Now, well, you know what? You mess with the paw, you get the glove, baby. All right. So let's do this right now. All right.
Want to do it right now?
Yeah. Go with the guys that you think are
this
clearly.
This is Brad Crawford's rankings.
B. Craw.
Okay. B. Craw. He's with CBS. All right. Number one, Sam Levitt.
All right, I'll give you Sam.
What you're gonna say, and I agree with you. Go ahead.
I have no problem. Putting Sam Levitt there. I also don't know that Sam Levitt is better than Noah Fafita because again, you had a guy in Cam Scadaboo last year that was absolutely awesome. Who I think we'll find out this year. But let me ask you this, Skier: is Sam Levitt from last year better than Noah Fafita from 2 years ago with a coach?
No.
That's all I'm saying. Okay.
But
That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. I think Levitt's better, but I do want to see him without Scadaboo.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So there's one.
Number 2, Sawyer Robertson from Baylor. You don't even know.
I mean, I guess he's good. I always think of him as being somebody that was in like a Charles Dickens book or something. But whatever, I'll give you him.
7th best QB rating in the nation, 28 touchdowns, 8 picks, 3,000 yards.
He was part of that colossal collapse against Colorado, though, was he not?
I mean, that was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
yeah. That was probably his bad game of the year.
Yeah, well, I watched him once and I thought he sucked, so I'm sort of going off of. But I'll give you him because I'm nice.
Okay. All right. Number 3, Rocco Becht.
Oh, by the way, where did that Daquan Finn guy go?
I don't know.
Wasn't he supposed to be good?
Yeah, he was terrible.
Yeah,
Where's
he
he
was
now? Is he out of eligibility?
I think he's sounds like a fish, Daquan Finn.
Yeah, he's on Miami of Ohio.
All right, yeah, get him out of here. All right, so anyways, so you got 2. Then you got Rocco Becht. I'll get these, but here's where I think it's fascinating. I'll give you these guys, but I don't. It's not
all it is for this season.
No, I get it.
You got to put Rocco ahead of Noah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Number 4, Avery Johnson.
I think he's overrated.
I do too.
But he is good, and I do think that he's on the best team in the country. That he's in the best team. Man, we were Big 12 football at Kansas State. I should just tweet that out. It's Kansas State the best team in the country.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We like our guy Kurtz.
His completion percentage is insanely low. It's 58%, which sucks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he did have 25 passing touchdowns and 10 picks, and then 7 more rushing touchdowns.
How much did he run for?
600 yards. So the dude basically had 32 touchdowns to 10 picks and 3,500 total yards.
All right, I'm back. All right, sorry about that. How many yards did he rush for?
600.
See, I think he's better than that, Mr. Tyler Warden. I think that Avery John. I mean, he's better than Nevada. I think they're going to win a lot of games. Okay. All right. So there's there's that.
So at the very best right now, Noah's 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now who else we got?
Josh Hoover from TCU.
No, I don't know who he is, but I watched him last year against Arizona.
I gotta say, against Arizona, he wasn't very good, but 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 11 picks.
All right, fair. But again, these are guys, though, that I would not be surprised if Noah's better than. And I think that's why this list, I don't blame B. Craw, your guy. Is B. Craw with 24/7?
Yeah, it's CBS 24, yeah.
All right, I don't blame B. Craw per se. But generally with these lists, what really gets me going, though, is there's generally like 8 guys where you're like, okay, they're clearly better. That isn't really the case this year.
I think that's just a Big 12 thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
This one is interesting to me because statistically, he's not better than Noah. I think that there's Devon Dampier. I think there's the expectation that Dampier is going to be really good at Utah with talent around him. I think he's going to be good, but we don't actually know that. I mean, he had 12 touchdowns and 12 picks last season.
Well, right. We don't know that. I would have a very hard time, and I like Dampier. I would have a very hard time putting him above Noah Fafita, though.
That's fair. Because, again, that is full projection, but if you're projecting him to be like that, why wouldn't you project Noah?
And weren't Noah's stats actually, like passing stats, even better last year with no
his completion percentage went way down. Better than Dampier, yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Weren't Noah's stats better than Dampier's, though, passing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm not going to give you Dampier. I'm not doing it. Can't do it.
That's fair.
All right, so what else we got?
Morton, the Texas Tech QB.
Nah, I'm not doing that one either. I watched Texas Tech against Arizona.
He's good. 4-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio.
All right, we'll see.
Here's one I'm very curious what you think, because there's a lot of injury history here.
Cam Rising's not on a team, is he?
No. Jalen Daniels.
I can't put Jalen Daniels ahead of him. And I like Jalen Daniels. I think he's good.
I know you do.
But the problem with Jalen Daniels is he is always hurt. But when he plays, he's good. I would not put him ahead of Noah. I could not put him ahead of Noah. No.
That's right. That's right.
But I do like him, though. I think he's good. But, yeah, I'm not putting him ahead of Noah.
Brendan Sorsby from Cincinnati.
I have no clue who that is. I assume he sucks.
That's fine. And then the next guy before Noah is Connor Wegman at Houston, which I disagree with strongly.
I'm not going with that one either. No,
he hasn't even played, like, ever.
Yeah, no thanks.
and then Noah. Connor Wegman is the one where I just completely disagree.
See, at that list, I would probably put Noah and Mike Lukes, because let's be honest here, that's what everybody's tuning in for. Is
You'd
Mike
have
Lukes.
Noah like 8th, 7th, or 8th.
7th, I'd put Noah about 7, yeah. But I think there's also the potential for Noah to be better than 7. There's a lot of times when we've gone into seasons where it's like, oh, crap, if you can just be 7, that's going to be like hitting the ball out of the park. I could see Noah being better than 7. I still have a hard time. Yeah, I think T-Burns hits the ball out of the park right here. I think the hard part, reading all of these and realizing how bad our OC was last year. Go ahead.
And again, credit to B-Crop, because he said in his write-up, I'll just read it real quick, Fafita wasn't the only reason for Arizona's decline. They never recovered from the losing streak. He lost his poise and confidence. Now he's with Seth Dagey, basically, and early indications are the two have a strong connection.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I think you take a good OC, like a guy like a Mr. Tyler Warden. If you had a Mr. Tyler Warden there back here that you could that is actually coaching you, is getting you involved in stuff, it's a little bit different. How many times would we watch a game or something and you would watch Dino Babers or you would watch Atkins and it's
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Is anything going on? I don't know what to say here. So that's where it's at. I do believe. Let me ask you this, Skier. Let's get a couple reads in here, and then I got a hard-hitting issue for Skier. All right, Foster Plumbing. We just talked about that. That is a good thing that we are leading with Foster Plumbing right here. These folks here did not have Foster Plumbing. I can tell you that for a fact, because when they came in here, they were overwhelmed by what they encountered in the bathroom. And no, they were overwhelmed. The guy literally said that we have not really seen anything quite like this, but they blamed it on pre-existing conditions. All right, so Foster Plumbing, though, says we've seen everything. And again, back the pipe. 24/7 service, 10% off when you mention AZ12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817. Our guy Danny is the best. Drain cleaning, water heaters, all that stuff. Gas, water, sewers. I got some gas for you. Check it out. Foster Plumbing, you will thank me later. Oh, and I've had Cinnabon all 3 nights. This past one, though, I think I'm going to abstain from Cinnabon tonight, but I probably wouldn't if I knew that Foster Plumbing was in the area, because they'd be able to fix any mess that I leave. Okay, now, Dennis Walsh says Foster is so good they can wrench a pipe coming out of the front of a cabinet. No, they're amazing people. Check it out. Foster Plumbing, back the pipe. All right, now, the championship package. Now, when you go from Foster Plumbing in the pipe to the championship package that is Aris Dental, I mean, Cody, we need to have these two reads together, I'm sorry, from here on out. These two to go together like butter and candy. Or, I don't know if that makes any sense. But either way.
No sense whatsoever.
All right, either way.
You're cooking.
Yeah. Butter and candy, baby. Owned by local Arizona alumni, only offers necessary treatment. Sheer, what is so unique about the championship package?
It's a it's what do you mean?
All right, I mean, package. You're getting the championship package for $19.97, my friend. Look how excited this woman is. A lot of people think this is a stock photo. I don't think
that price is only going up.
That price is only going up. And the thing about it, too, if Arizona football wins the national championship this year, that price is going up, my man. Get in there right now. Even if you don't need implants, you probably should just go in there and get the preemptive work done. Go in there. Check it out. Aris Dental, back the A. All right. Back to we're going to talk about Arizona football for a second. How many times?
You were going to say something that was a hot take.
Yeah, it was a hot take, and I can't remember now what it was. Oh, that's what I want to ask you. What is the best possibility for Noah Fafita this year?
2 years ago, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Because we're on record as saying that we think that the skill guys are good enough.
Yes, they're absolutely good enough.
Yeah, so, and I think, what do you think about what T-Burns, the great T-Burns 826 says? We'll know who Fafita is when the K-State game arrives, if he's comfortable with Dagy's system. I think it's an interesting point on two fronts. First of all, I don't expect Arizona to beat Kansas State. I know Shearer is out there saying that he expects an easy victory for Arizona. I don't necessarily.
Very easy. I'm not even sure why Kansas State is making the trip, to be honest.
I don't know that I necessarily agree with Skier on that one. I think he's a little bit off, but who knows? We'll get our guy John Kurtz on to talk about it later, because I'm sure he's terrified as well about what they're about to encounter. Yeah. But there's two things. I want to see, are they able to protect Noah? That is absolutely it's a very clear
Number
concern.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. But I am also curious though, if he does have time, which I don't know, how does he look? Does he look comfortable out there? One thing I can say is I don't think we're going to see 15 step drops. I don't think we're going to see any of that crap. But that I think that's going to be interesting. When he gets time, does he feel comfortable? Because last year, and I don't really blame this on Noah because I think he was shell shocked. But last year when he had time, he didn't look comfortable.
You know what I'm curious about? I felt
You're
like
curious about me.
Yeah. I felt like, and this isn't, I get why they did it. I felt like the staff kind of babied Noah a little bit last season. Like, oh, he's starting to T-Mac and it's okay. And he threw a pick and gosh darn it, we'll get him another time. I don't think Seth Daigie's that type of dude.
Right.
So I'm very curious how Noah responds to coaching that he didn't have last year.
Right.
Fish would light him up.
Right.
In a good way, obviously.
Well, because Fish also thought that Noah sucked.
Right. But it's like, I'm curious, like, how does Noah respond to actual coaching?
I'm going to be curious about that one. I think that's going to be interesting to see. I do see Seth isn't. Oh, hey, wait a second here. Wait a sec. You know what's funny? I get a number of people that really like the orange slices remark. I've had a couple of people say they haven't, that I haven't mentioned orange slices enough. I mean, I get that it's kind of a put down, but I kind of felt that last year. It was kind of the orange slice type thing. Noah did well with actual coaching. TJ Van Martyr, I think you just hit the.
And I like Lyle Mobile. I don't want to kill him, but he's just not that type of dude.
Now, Javier, there's two things here. I guess we'll find out, was Mike Luke right or Fish on Noah? Well, we were clearly right because the only thing that we have to be right on was Noah better than Jaden DeLaura?
Yeah.
And that he clearly was. So, duh.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't know how else to put that. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Mr. Tyler Warden. Now, people out there, I had somebody actually ask me about this. Oh, by the way, we need to start pushing this more about AZ12 prep. I had somebody message me, DM me 2 days ago. I forgot to tell you about this, and asking, is this really a thing? And are there application papers and all that? And I said it is a thing, and we already have our coach in waiting. I didn't tell him to contact Mr. Tyler Warden, but I came very close to saying, we're gonna start having people contact people trying to get their kids enrolled in a school that doesn't exist. But he says, I don't think they babied him. I think they neglected him. They had no real coach. Let me ask you. I think that's an interesting point. Were they just so far over their head that I don't know. I think it's an interesting point.
They didn't neglect them. They did. But it's weird, right? Because even I respect Noah a ton. This isn't a negative thing, but Noah would go and they'd throw 3 picks and then Brent wouldn't even criticize him, right? It'd be like, oh, it's, we love Noah. It's like, look, I get you love Noah. And then you wonder, what Brad said, is Noah, how shook was Noah's confidence last year? That every time the Arizona lost, it was, when I say baby Noah, that's what I mean. Gosh darn it, we'll get him next. And maybe that's just Brent. I don't know. We'll find out this year. But it was weird at times.
But you want to know why? But I think this kind of that plays into this. The thing that I didn't like about Brennan last year, and I think was still probably my biggest complaint. Everybody was like, "Oh, Mike, the curtains and all that." I thought the curtains were stupid. But at the end of the day, I don't think that impacted the game by any. What bothered me last year, and I said this to him, so I mean, I'm not. What bothered me last year was the post-game pressers, where I want a coach, even if you don't know what's going on, to say, yes, we're going to get this right. We know what we're doing, this or that. Yeah. And because honestly, every single presser after a game, after they just lost by 800 points was, we don't still quite know what we're trying to do. That to me is the problem. That to me is the concern, is that every single game, it was basically, yeah, we don't know. I guess we'll try to figure it out this week type thing. That was what bothered me, because even with Jed, even if Jed is lying or making something up, you could tell that Jed had an idea of what he wanted to do. I just never got the sense last year that Arizona's OC had any clue on what they wanted to do.
No. I mean, what's the proof that he did, right? There was literally no.
And what I would like to see as well this year is I would like to see, because he's good. I think the coaches that do well, that speak well, that, when we have Seth Daigie on the show, when he's come on, when he's talked with people before, I would like to see Seth Daggy taking those questions after a game because he's the one that is running. And again, I get it, the coach and all that. But I get that I'd like to see him taking some of those questions, though, because when you watch Seth Daggy, he clearly knows what he wants to do. Are they going to be able to do it? We'll find out. But he clearly has a clue on what he wants to do. And so I'd like to see that because last year was just demoralizing. Hey, Joseph actually makes a really good point. Hold on. And when Joseph makes a good point, we've got to really hold him to that. Never seen Mike as demoralized as he was during the postgame show when people would drop the quotes in the chats and he would read them. And Sheer was the biggest one. He's like, the worst will always be you're going to love every minute of it.
No, but that one I tore apart.
Well, no, I'm just saying that one was
insane.
That was just awful. Yeah, and I would. Joseph says never trust an OC that's up in the box. Get on the field. I kind of agree with that. Like in this day and age, like back in the day, I was fine with it. But I think in this day and age, you have to be on the field. I think you have to know the vibes of what's going on. I think you have to be able to see the body language. I think you have to be able to see all of that. I think in this day and age, it's just too important not to be there.
Well, you feed off your coach, right?
Right. And if you're back there too, and it's like, and you watch Babers and you watch Adkins, and it's like, dude, Big Ten Jed doesn't take AZ-12 prep seriously, dude. You're going to lose this one so bad, Big Ten Jed. All right, so now let's talk then about let's talk a little bit about how the O-line, if the O-line sucks, how they can make this easier. So the Mike and I both experienced the same Gatorade Houston reaction in real time. That was bad as well. When they won the game and they acted like they won the national championship.
Yeah, I hate that stuff.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so let's get to that, Mr. Tyler Warden. We want to get your take, being that you are an OC. By the way, did you see that Richard Obert? It's funny. He's the only guy I actually enjoy. I don't know that he really knows what he's talking about, but I actually enjoy reading him because of the lists he comes up with. He had the top 50 freshmen in Arizona high school football this coming year. How could you possibly know that?
I'm sure Obert's a nice guy. The thing that was weird, that other list he had too was just super. The best players in Arizona history.
Oh, that one was awful as well. That one
crazy.
But at least his stuff, even if it's wrong, it's kind of thought provoking. Unlike Michelle or like Greg Moore, where Greg Moore is just saying some crap to just whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, by the way, I've got a confirmation as well. I got to tell people out this now. Sheer is in the clear on something. Clear the Sheer. Oh, that's what we're going to call him. Clear the Sheer.
Oh, what happened?
Kyle Dodd's message, I got a confirmation, was not about Jason Sheer. And he said, ever since I talked with Sheer, I got no problem with Sheer. And he said, I thank you, Mike Luke, but it was not you. You know who it is. We'll leave it at that. But it was absolutely
the dude that was mentioned on the show the other day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was not you. It had nothing to do with you. All right, yeah. But also the other thing with Obert's list, I have a very hard time believing that there is, listen, I know Phoenix is better than Tucson when it comes to football. I have a very hard time believing that there is only one of the top 50 freshmen in the entire state in Tucson. That's all.
I didn't read this list, but one out of 50. The
kid from Sal Point is a monster. The Ignacio Benito Cortez or whatever his name is. That guy he's huge. I talked with the guy at Sal Point. I would imagine he gets offered here pretty quickly.
Look, I don't want to sound like a jerk here. How is Richard Obert possibly evaluating 50 freshman football players? Freshmen now, like going to be freshmen?
Yeah. So, thank God Mike fixed his mic. Yesterday was rough. It was only rough for the first couple minutes.
Wait, I just realized is he analyzing players that are going to be freshmen?
They're going to be freshmen.
So you're telling me this dude analyzed 50 eighth graders?
That's what it is. Kind of creepy if that's actually he's boots on the ground.
It's just weird.
I have no clue what was said in actuality to that. I just wanted to, I'm not confirming anything. I'm just telling you that Sheer was not the source of that tweet so that's it. Okay. Now let's get a couple reads here. And I want to talk about the O-line. Everybody in here, you guys are all great coaches, even Joseph. Not the replay on YouTube, Mike. Wow. That's weird. I apologize then. Sorry. Well, either way. All right. Now let's back the reads. Back the reads, baby. Boom. Boom. All right, now, look at this RJ Frozen Cactus. You might say to yourself, Dennis Walsh, where is he going today? He didn't real-time Baggins yesterday. That must have meant that he was in his jet. Do we think he was in his jet, Sheer?
Look, if I had a jet, that's just what I would be in.
And you're just flying Bert around?
Yeah, like literally, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, either way. So we assume that he was probably hovering around RJ's frozen cactus with like those Black Hawk Down ropes, trying to just let people in there as well. That's what I think he was probably doing. So either way, RJ's frozen cactus, very, very good. Red Hot Sports ice cold beer, 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. We're gonna have watch parties this coming year. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Yeah, I thought the replay was fine. Well, I apologize if it wasn't. Okay, so
Don't
check
let
it
that
out.
happen again. Okay.
Yeah, I apologize. That was on Cody. I was screaming the first like 2 minutes of the show, though.
You
were. Yeah. So I apologize. But no bad seats in the house. Check it out. Boom. So again, pregame at RJ's, then ride share to the game, or maybe get the jet. Like I said, maybe he's dropping Bert in for the game. Still the most subtle brag ever. Yeah, the richest guy in Arizona. I'm flying around. Big whoop. It's like saying, yeah, Lute was in the back seat. All right, so check it out, RJ's frozen cactus. Boom. Baggins. All right, now, Dennis Walsh. We got to talk about Dennis Walsh. There haven't been real times lately. I've been in Tahoe.
I've noticed that. I've noticed this.
Is he playing hard to get with us now?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he resting on his laurels? He gets basically a shrine dedicated him at Baggins, and he said, I don't need to do this anymore. And he hasn't. Dennis Walsh was real timing us every single day. We haven't got a real time in 5 or 6 days. So I don't know what else to say there. All food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Back the cookie, baby. Back the cookie. Join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for special deals. Okay, yeah. Draven Karsten. By the way, Draven, you can tell this to your good friend Riley Braven. I was telling her, I said, if you married Draven, your name could be, and you took her name, it could be.
That's a dub.
Draven Braven. What a great name that would be.
That is a dub name.
Dude, that's like the Mississippi gladiator, Andre Veras, who finally messaged me today, by the way.
I heard from him the other day.
He's up in like Minnesota or something, like scouting for like a future Unabomber or something. But either way, check it out. Back to Draven Braven and Baggins. Also, Dennis Walsh, get us a real time. Stop sitting on your butt. Okay. So there is that. All right. The offensive line. We've talked about this before. And we've said, like, if I were to tell you right now, Sheer, that Arizona will have on a running, and we're going to get to Caleb, my friend. If Arizona were to have the 11th best offensive line in the Big 12 for running and passing, so it's not like we're solid across the board. Consistency is our name. Would you take it?
Yeah. You kidding me?
Just give us the party. Just give it the 11th best. If we can have the 11th best offensive line in the Big 12, I think there's. Let me ask you this now, Sheer. I ask you this so that I can ask you this. Are we going bowling if that's the case?
Ooh, no, I don't know. I'm not going that far.
The 11th best. Come on, man. That's all we ask for.
I'm not. Yeah, but bowling, I'm not going that far.
All right. Who's going to be the linchpin on the offensive line? DeCambra?
It's always the center to me. It's always the center or tackle. So it's either going to be like DeCambra or like Deuce.
All right. So sorry for keeping you awake.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right.
It pulled here all last night, Mike.
What's that?
You left and the monsoons came strong.
No, I know. I got a status report from there. They said it rained pretty much all day.
All night. I was up until like 4.
On my knees in the night saying prayers in the street light. Do you know who sung that?
No.
Coolio, Gangster's Paradise, probably the most famous rap song of the 90s.
Living in the Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left because I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He retreated like a punk. It's unheard of. Man, I'm good. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Tyler Warden, thanks for doing our research for us. Let's assume we have DeCambra, Rhino, Deuce Boost, and Buchanan. Of the remainders, who is the most physically gifted? Who is the leader in the clubhouse?
I think Bounds would be the leader in the clubhouse in that scenario, but that is wide open. They want to see how Chance Roberts does with physicality. He looks the part, but you can only do so much during the summer. He's going to get a very close look. I would probably say Bounds right now. He
says, now seeing Amish Paradise. I actually can get the beginning of this. As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grains, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. That's where I
let you know that it's remarkable. You're
What's
remarkable.
that?
You're a remarkable human.
Did you know that Weird Al Yankovic is performing here in like a week? I didn't even know he was still alive.
Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on the toe tickling.
Yeah, yeah. We can dismiss me as the Tahoe toe tickler if nothing emerges and I'm here for like basically a month. All right, hearing that made me want to buy a 40 and quit my job. Angel Antonio Chavez, you should be paid just for what your name is. Oh yeah, I churned butter once or twice. That's right. Okay, now what about Chuba? Do you think that Chuba sees live action this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does Chuba start?
It's a very good possibility.
All right. Yeah. Now, is Lotto just not good?
I don't know
nothing about Lotto.
I don't know if he's ready yet.
All right. Well, I always start to get a little bit worried when a guy's like in his sophomore year then, and they wanted to play him last year, and you're still not ready. Now, Chuba, are we going to see Chuba on special teams again this year?
No, I don't believe. I think they've learned from that.
Was that maybe the funniest? I mean, not funny, but seeing him try to chase Dylan Edwards?
Yeah, I will never understand that.
We should actually ask him about that. Oh, the Snoop Dogg Bowl would be great. I wonder if All League could basically just grandfather Arizona in and say, hey, I know we won 5 games, but, All right, now Mr. Tyler Warden says, listen to this. For everybody that's on the audio-only edition, this is big. Mr. Tyler Warden says, if Chuba makes an all Big-12 team, I deserve a special segment into perpetuity. Mr. Tyler Warden is calling Chuba making an all Big-12 team. Sheer, if Chuba makes an all Big-12 team as an offensive lineman, you will say we're bowling at that point.
You're going to, yeah, and you're going to have to, there's so many apologies.
Yes, there are a lot. Now, Joseph has taken another shot at Sheer. He says, I don't know if he's ready yet, but when he had to start, he actually had a really good game. I'm so confused.
Matthew Lotto wasn't good last year. What are you talking about?
Did he start? Yeah, Joseph. You're just making stuff up, man. You're just making stuff up. Yeah, we know your game. We know what you're about.
I was a little distracted. Glenn's drinking again.
What's that?
Glenn's drinking again. So
is Glenn drinking again?
He's been tweeting at me this entire show. He's saying our boy isn't, didn't make, yeah, never mind. I don't want to talk about it.
Glenn. Oh, hold on. Let me see here. Glenn, are you drinking again? All right, so that's we're gonna make fun. We'll make fun of Glenn in a minute. By the way, anybody out there, if you have to drink to talk crap on social media, you shouldn't be drinking and you shouldn't be on social media. I think that's actually a fair point. No.
Yeah. I don't drink at all. I'm just naturally a jerk. Like the only person that's gotten me drunk in the last 5 years is you and Ben One White.
Yeah. Well, Ben One White had other purposes for you. I just wanted to see you drunk.
You'll be proud of me though. When I went to Vegas, I had a drink. And it's a drink you introduced me to. I had a whiskey sour.
Oh, whiskey sour, yeah. Man, I've been drinking. I've drank all 3 nights here. Yeah, I'm back to drink.
Mike, ask me how much a whiskey sour costs in the Cosmo.
In the what?
In
the Cosmo? A whiskey sour. Let me guess. I'm going to guess the whiskey sour was $17.
A little low. You're a little low. It was like a very good $21 whiskey sour.
Yeah, I got a mojito last night, and it was like $14. Yeah, loneliness defined as Glenn. Yes.
We had 2 drinks, and then with a tip, it was a $55.
With a what?
A tip.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm like,
no.
I was like, you're ordering that with your mojito?
Listen, if the waitress is giving that out, then
you're like, I'll have a drink and a breast, please.
$55 for 2 drinks at the Chandelier Bar.
Now our guy Steve Williams in here. Steve, we love Sly because Sly is the walking stereotype of everything that is good in America. Sly comes in here and he is just drinking Tanqueray and Henny, baby. And I told Sheer when he came in here, I said, watch, dude, he's going to go gin and juice this entire time. It's going to be like something out of like a Nothing But a G Thing video. And Sly did not disappoint.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah,
and he handled it very well.
He handled it very, very well. Yeah, no, Sly's a great guy to drink with. Very good person. Okay, so 6 wins. We will all take 6 wins. Yeah, I'll check out Glenn after the show. All right, so there's obviously that. Now, so Arizona, though, that's kind of where I'm at with this. I just need Arizona. Like I said, 6 wins. I'll take the bowl game. Let me ask you this. If Arizona wins 6 games, Does Brent Brennan get an extension?
No. No.
I got excited. Oh, also, guess who has just entered the chat? You know what Kobe L. Thiel is up to right now? Kobe L. Thiel has actually built up a good Twitter following. People like Kobe L. Thiel.
Yeah, this is stupid. I saw this yesterday.
Kobe L. Thiel is a likable guy. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the person that always says, I'm about to delete my Facebook. And they post it like 85 times and they never do it because they want people to say don't delete their Facebook. Kobe, do not delete your Twitter. We're all telling you not to delete your Twitter. You don't need, we're all here for you. We want to boost you up. We want to give you the deuce boost. But you don't need to.
Stupid. Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid, man. We're all here for you. We love Kobe L. Thiel. Now, listen, driving around in that crap with no air conditioning might lead you to some bad decisions, but it's nothing Glenn's never done sober. So, I mean, let's not do that. All right, now, Tyler, how about Arizona goes 6-6? Why would you start anew when you finally started to build a following? That makes no sense to me.
No. I did that. Remember, I did that. It's hard.
It was funny. So Sheer tried to buy a bunch of followers on
That's
Twitter.
not what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
No,
I know what happened.
I can tell you exactly what happened.
All right, are you going to be honest with it this time?
Yeah, I've said this before. So there's a program on your Twitter that you could Google on the internet at the time that would tell you how many of your followers were bots and how many were real. And and I was late at night or whatever, and it said sign in, so they and I signed in, but it wasn't a sign in. I gave them my password.
Mm-hmm.
And then a hacker took my password. My account's still up, and I lost everything.
There's another theory floating around about what actually happened here.
You can tell when someone buys followers because they're all fake. There's the websites out there.
But when Sheer's buying follow, oh man, oh wow, Glenn,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get this, Glenn. If you need to drink to talk crap on social media, you shouldn't be on social media and you shouldn't drink. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So either way, Sheer, what are you at now? You're at like 80,000 followers or something, aren't you?
Like 32,000.
Oh, 32. Do you get paid to tweet now?
No.
Ah, all right. Well, that sucks for you. I do. I don't know why, but I got paid the other day. By Twitter. I have no clue. They asked for my account information. It's all right. Do you all forget when one of the Morales sisters forgot likes were public? That was like, you know what's funny? I need to put this out here really quickly, and then we're gonna get back to sports because I want to make fun of ASU for a second. I am not NPOB. I am not NPOB. If you will know me and you know NPOB, we do not agree on a lot of stuff. I am not NPOB. I like NPOB a great deal, but I am not NPOB. I wish I could be NPOB at times, but he's wrong on a lot of stuff, but he's a good guy, but he is not me. I would never claim NPOB. Okay, I want to make fun of ASU now because I think that they deserve to be made fun of. But first, let's get some reads in here. This is something NPOB would say. Longview, all right, the Mississippi Gladiator, Andre Veras. Now, I always think when Andre Veras is like on vacation, I always think about him like wrestling alligators in like the Himalayas or something, like in Florida, or like the Everglades in Florida. But he's not there. He's in Minnesota right now. So you got to do that. Do you recently change jobs, or are you looking at a new job like Mr. Tyler Warden? Now, we know that he's the OC at Chaparral right now, but when he's the head coach at AZ12 Prep, he's probably going to have to move some of that payment over. I would say that you would go into, again, I will not endorse, but I will strongly recommend getting with Andre Veras at that point, Mr. Tyler Warden. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456. Reference the AZ12 podcast or ask for the Mississippi Gladiator. I'm sure that he would honor that as well. And for the complimentary initial meeting, and check us out at Longview II. I got a quick question. Where did the Mississippi Gladiator come up with?
I don't remember this. I don't remember.
Do you remember? But we met. I don't know what it was. I can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, Rich Carrillo's a punk. He's just going to block you. Okay. Do you feel like you're just doing okay but not confident? Let's get back. Let's create clarity around your goals and finances. Boom. Check it out. Okay. Listen to this. The benefits of AZ12 Prep are insane. Good dental, vision, financial help, free food, rocks, free pipe. I mean, Yeah, and speaking of which, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back the rock, baby, back the rock. All right, 2 convenient locations, 50-plus locally sourced landscaping materials serving residents and contractors. East to Sierra Vista Benson, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. Okay, all right. Now, again, check it out, Green Valley Decorative Rock. We like our guy, back the rock, baby. Hey, did you see that Gorilla Rock that's here in Tahoe?
Yeah.
That thing's awesome, man. Green Valley Decorative Rock should literally come and pilfer that thing and take it back to Tucson. But, all right, TJ Van Martyr, with what you're doing, I already know what TJ Van Martyr is going to be for AZ12 Prep. He's going to be our spiritual advisor.
Yeah, obviously.
He works with kids. He does a lot of really good stuff with kids. We need to have him. Listen, because the thing at AZ12 Prep is that these kids are going to be, all eyes are going to be on these kids. Because we're going to be playing the gauntlet here, man. Every Texas school, every 5A Texas school, we're traveling, baby. And so we're going to need somebody in the trenches like TJ Van Martyr. We've already got that, man. So again, you are in there as well. Okay. Okay, or you'll get butthurt DMs. Yeah. Soul. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit then about ASU. Let me, Cody, do you have that list or no? Is it too late? It's fine if it was too late.
I have it. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on. Say Cody again.
I have it.
Okay. Oh, all right. God. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see here. Hey. All right.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. Cody gonna give it to you. Yeah. Back the pipe. All right. Well, when this list comes up. All right, I'm going to list. All right, well, I can't read any of that. Cody, I need you to blow this up because this is actually a good point. We make very few good points on this show, so when we do, all right.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
One more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Coco.
Now, joking aside, I know that ASU had a really good season last year, but I think this would make this even a little bit more concerning. I'm just going to read off for the people that only do the audio, the top 10 players. Tate Reynolds, some QB from Queen Creek.
Also a really good baseball player, too.
Is he any chance?
Yeah, there's a chance he goes pro in baseball.
Okay, now then you got Devin Fitzgerald, who didn't even have ASU in his top 5.
That's a crazy one to me, because when you consider he is a Phoenix born and bred type of dude.
Right. Then you got Colin Campbell, also from Colin Campbell. Talk about a guy that also needs Foster Plumbing. Colin Campbell is going to Michigan.
Colin, but I like it.
What's that?
I think it's
I
Colin.
never know if it's Colin or Colin because
no
Colin
one's
Powell.
name is Colin except for Colin Powell. It's
All right,
Colin.
so everybody, it's always Colin except for Colin Powell. Is Colin Powell still alive?
I don't think so, is he?
He's not that old though. All right, what are you
No, he died. He died. Didn't he die of COVID?
Oh, he did die of COVID.
Yeah, he did
That's
die.
right.
Oh, we're not
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, RIP.
Hurry up.
All right, Colin Campbell, Michigan State, or Colin Campbell, Cameron Hemill, Texas A&M, Mason Lewis, Cal, Malachi Joyner, our guy.
Right, see, we need to talk about this. Arizona has more top 10 commitments from Arizona players than ASU.
Yeah, Arizona's got 2 and they've got none. And they've got more Stanford guys in there too. Jalen Miller, Dalen Sharper. I mean, seriously, joking aside, Keatron Harris, if you're ASU, and I know they're doing the whole thing now about we don't care about where we get our players from. Yes, you do.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, you want Phoenix is well. Let me ask you this, Skier: is Phoenix, when it comes to producing talent right now, one of the top 5 to 7 cities in the country?
No, but it's good.
It's top 10. Would you say that?
Sure.
I mean, you look at
no one in the history of football of Arizona coaching football has been able to figure out why Phoenix kids in general in Arizona won't stay home. They just won't. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. But Arizona, I am fine with this. If Arizona can get 2 of the top 10 kids in Phoenix each year, I'm fine with it. And what I like about this is between Keyshawn Harris and Malachi Joyner, you got 2 linemen here. You got men of girth, padding.
Yeah, and then the ASU argument would be that they didn't want him.
Well, okay, so they didn't want any of these guys in. Hey, who are the golden?
Their top guy is the 14th ranked guy in the state.
Yeah, and Arizona's got a guy ahead of him too. Isn't that guy's name like Sooths or something like that?
I believe Cody go down, or is that
can
a
you go
screenshot? You did
can you go down a little bit there, Cody?
No, you went top 10. It's a top
Cody,
10.
Cody, your technological skills suck.
No.
Hey, you sent me you told me to take a screenshot of the top 10.
I apologize.
Right.
Shearer's going to bring this up. This is great live streaming.
Yeah, no, he's 14th.
Zuth, and is that the Hamisi Abusi guy or whatever his name is?
Hamisi Juma from Arizona.
Yeah. So either way, I'm fine with that, honestly. If Arizona get 2 of the top 10 kids in Phoenix each year and ASU doesn't get any, I'm just saying that I'd be a little nervous.
It's weird, yeah. And you know it's weird because they did the whole golden ticket thing, which isn't going to work.
Well, the golden ticket thing to me just feels like something where it's like, okay, well, if you didn't get a golden ticket, well, screw you then.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Who got all the golden tickets? Do we know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could find it.
That's my project.
That's 2027 players, though.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm responding to Glenn. Glenn, if you need to be drunk to talk mess on social media, you shouldn't drink and you shouldn't have social media.
Tyler Warden's right. You can't, like, if you're Dillingham, you can't say you don't care where they come from, blah, 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 but then you hired, like, 5 coaches from the state of Arizona.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, that's something. Even Chuck Regal. All right, here we go. All right, we're going down here a little bit. Okay, who's Jalen Coulter? We should get him. I don't know who he is, though. All right, so Arizona then has why is Malachi Joyner?
Because it's his composite. Go up,
okay.
Cody. Go up, all the way up. Just click on top. Yeah. All right, here we go.
This is great.
Go down now. Go down.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, back to the A.
North Carolina. Yeah, so 14th is ASU.
So you got a 14th best guy is ASU, and then keep going down. Then we've got our guy, Hamisi. Yeah. What do we know about Hamisi Juna? Do we know anything about him?
He's playing safety for Arizona. He's good.
He's really tall. He's like 6'4". He's a kid from Chandler. I like that.
Yeah. And there's the Jando brothers to Oklahoma.
Right. Rex Waterman to Nebraska.
Hey, Tyler Warden, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Mr. Tyler Warden,
what do you think about the brothers? I'm curious what Tyler Warden thinks about the Jandro brothers.
Yeah, I am curious about that one as well. But there's some great names in here. You got the brothers, and then hey, go up there a little bit. Go up there, Cody James Martin. There's some great names in this class. Bastian Vandenbosch. You know what? He's a bastion of good football.
You know Vandenbosch.
Yeah. Kyle Vandenbosch, Carlton Vandenbosch. He went to Nebraska. Yeah. He says I think they're underrated at 19 and 20.
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
All right. Yeah. We didn't want him anyway. What about Zeth Sooths? Do we know anything about him other than I always want to say Zoot Suit? Zeth Sooths.
Zoot Suit, right.
Yeah.
Zeth.
Yeah. What is that short for? Like Zephaniah?
Probably.
All right. If they were college football 26, the brothers would both be 3-star gems. Okay, fair enough. But either way, my point is this, is that Phoenix is loaded with talent and Arizona is doing a better job than ASU at getting it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yep.
Do we agree? We agree with this.
Of course I do.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Now, Chris licks the windows on the short bus. Very funny. Okay. Now let's get a couple reads in here, and I want to get to a little bit of Arizona basketball. All right. Now he says I haven't seen Zeth, but he's well regarded throughout the city. You know what we need to do? I'm thinking about this year. Next week we need to have Mr. Tyler Warden on for a segment where we just talk about in-state kids.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I am.
Is he allowed to?
Are you allowed, Mr. Tyler Warden, are you allowed to do that or not, being that you're like a muckety-muck in the valley now?
I don't know if he's allowed to because he's a coach now, you know.
Yeah, well, either way, we'd like to do that if you can, but we don't want to get you in trouble because we can't be getting you in trouble when you're our first inaugural coach at AZ12 Prep. Okay, Comfort X HVAC, baby. Yeah, it might be dicey. Yeah, I get you. Maybe if it was maybe if we're just kind of asking like the ins and outs, we're not going to have you criticize. We're not going to have you criticize anybody. Like, I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble, but whatever. We'll see. We can't have sanctions on AZ12 Prep before it even opens. Preemptive sanctions. We've already announced that we're going to cheat and just pay players. So, all right. But either way, Comfort X HVAC. Now you look at this. Look at this. Look at all these wires right here, Sheer. Is there any chance that you and I wouldn't be electrocuted if we were in these wires?
No, we would definitely be electrocuted.
Yeah, but that's why, again, our guy Matt at Comfort X HVAC is the man. You can get a free AZ12 Prep shirt. Go through them. Tony Gimino went through them. And again, small business with big savings, built on trust for the long haul, perfect track record, residential and commercial HVAC expertise at affordable rates, comfortxhvac.com. Yeah. Now, again, don't be like Kobe, though. And listen, everybody out there knows that if you I'm just going to give you an example here, Sheer. say you basically started from the bottom and you're here, and you say, you know what, I finally got a good following. People in the Big 12 like me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete my account and start over for absolutely no reason. That could be because of a lack of AC. Don't let that happen to you. Contact ComfortXHVAC.com. Okay, boom. Now, all right, what else we got? Talk to me. Sheer.
Michael.
Sheer, I don't see you.
Michael.
Sheer.
Michael.
Holy moly, I feel like an ASU quarterback. I couldn't see anything. Okay, oh, now I can. Now, cheap shot, too soon. Arizona Primary Eye Care, baby. July promo, 15-year anniversary, 50% off prescription clear and sunglasses. Sure, when are you getting your snazzy new?
Whenever they're ready. Whenever they're ready. Should be a week or so.
Now you're not getting. They didn't give you as much cool stuff as I got with the Tom Fords.
They gave me a really good deal.
Yeah, I got a really good deal as well. Let me guess, you didn't have to pay much.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Okay, yeah, 4 routine locations, optical budgets to fit all budget styles preferences. We love Cheryl. Cheryl is literally one of the coolest people on the face of the earth. We like Cheryl. And you know what's amazing about Arizona Primary Eye Care again? Back the eye. Everybody there is awesome. Like, when you go into a place and you're like, there's like 3 putzes that you want to avoid. Everybody there is awesome. And that's because they're a reflection of Cheryl.
Absolutely.
And Cheryl fixed your eye. She took that massive welt you had and ripped it off.
3 different eye doctors there.
Yeah, they're all great.
They're all great.
And you know what they don't do? They don't do that thing where they don't do that air poof thing. I hate that thing. They don't.
No. I got these X-rays in my eyeballs, and she said she said I had very shiny balls, and she was impressed.
Ben White said the same thing.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it though too is that it looks like you're visiting Uranus or Mars or something when they're going through it, and it's really cool. Arizona Primary Eye Care, they are awesome. We very much like it. Yes, and they kept your eyelids as well. Now, Kobe Thiel, again, we don't want you to do what you were putting out there. Don't do it, my friend. Get AC. I will. You know what we should do? Sheer. If Kobe is at that stage in life where he's thinking about getting rid of his account because of the AC, we should start a GoFundMe to get the AC.
Yeah, I was thinking. You know what? I was thinking about that.
All right, we're gonna get a GoFundMe going for Kobe's AC and I'm sorry, the GoFundMe can't basically take miles off of the car, but I think that we can get you AC. So we're gonna work on that. Now the Mooney team again. If you want to get a home loan for a nice house. And you're saying to yourself, you're like, all right, I want to get a home loan for a nice house that has air conditioning. This is the place that you want to go through. Nova Home Loan. Scan that QR code, baby, and call Zach Mooney. Show me the Mooney. And again, 520-230-5599. Plus, he's supporting local basketball here. We like Zach Mooney a great deal. He went to Palo Verde. We're not going to hold it against him, but we very much like Zach Mooney. Go in there, scan that QR code, and said that Mike Luke sent you. Check it out. Now, Jason's 24/7 brother says that Arizona high school football severely overrated. Is that what Chris is saying now?
I haven't seen that. I have no idea.
I do like the people on the ASU board that are saying you're going to get fired for Portland Timbers.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about this?
That would be news to me and Portland Timbers.
Yes, and to Portland Timbers and basically everything. Mike, you should get a car repair company to sponsor you. Anybody out there that knows a car repair spot, that would be great. I'd love to do that. That'd be amazing. All right, so there is that. I want to. All right, let's move over to a little bit of Arizona basketball here. We got I got a few minutes left. Shearer, what else is going on here? I want to talk a few minutes though. I want to talk about Dwayne Aristode. This to me, I'm telling you still, this is the biggest X factor for me outside of three other X factors. It's the one guy we can't get any info on right now. And it's annoying me.
Yeah, it's
annoying me.
Maybe it's on purpose.
I'm just saying. 6A football. Yeah, listen. Look at. There was a stat that was out there. There's something, and Mr. Tyler Warden, you could maybe look this up. There's something in the last 10 years. There's something like 92 Phoenix players that have made the NFL. It's some crazy stat. I don't know if it's that, but it's an amazing stat. It's good. So if that's how they're trying to, hey, is that a cope? If they're saying we didn't want the Phoenix kids anyways, that's technically a cope, right?
It's 100% cope.
Yeah. Back the cope. But Aristode to me is interesting. Also, hey, you want to hear something? Interesting? I actually got a little bit of an insight from an MNBA folk. Not as good as your source with the Portland Timbers, but not Portland Timbers.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. But he did say this, and again, it's not a good as source as yours, because your source is a very good source. But he said there is a more than 50% chance that Caleb makes the Trailblazers. He said something interesting. I'm curious if you could verify or not. He said that they even liked him last year. They told him to go back to college because, again, you can't guarantee anything. You can make $500K or what coming back. But he said the franchise has I'll tell you about this after, but he said the franchise has always liked Caleb a great deal. And and he said, take this for what it's worth, but they like scoring guards like that. And
with the moves they've made in the backcourt, he's kind of what they need right now.
Yeah, and he said there's always been a little. I'll call you afterward. I just thought it was interesting, just because it kind of parrots a little bit of what you've said. But I think there's a very good chance, and I will say this: we are going to be relentless on every single Caleb Love hater out there. Red Wines, you better start drinking now, because if he makes that roster, while you're talking about the great prospect that is Josan Sanon, we're gonna have an issue. No, you know what he said he had a little bit more of? He has a little bit of Anthony Simons in him. Mm-hmm. Just, again, not as good, obviously, not saying that, but there's a little bit of the Anthony Simons. And he said something that I thought was interesting. He said people don't really understand. Yes, he doesn't shoot a great percentage. We all know that. But he can get buckets on about anybody.
Yes. When he gets going, he really gets going.
And he said, and that's something that's rare. The hardest thing in basketball, no matter what anybody says, is to score the basketball when other people. You can find guys that can be 3-and-Ds and stuff in that, but he said the hardest thing in basketball always is to find somebody that can score when other teams are trying to stop him. And said, I'm not surprised by Caleb, so we'll see what happens. But I'm very, very excited about all of this. 12 boards last night as well. And the other thing, too, he's such a good kid. You know what? Let me ask you this, Sheer. Generally, when people root against somebody that's good, a lot of times they root against them because they're kind of a jerk or they're kind of a dillweed or, something like that, a putz. That was, to me, the part that I will never understand about the whole Caleb situation, is that he's a great kid. And there was just this group of just gas bags that were actively rooting against him. And I just didn't get it.
I don't get it either. It's weird. There's kids that I like some players better than others, but I find it hard to actively root against players unless they're just an outward piece of crap. But Caleb's not, so that's why it's very weird.
Yes. Caleb came in with the Mr. Steal Your Girl rep, but again, the coaching staff loves him. His teammate. When I tell you that he was when I tell you that his teammates loved him. See, Mr. Tyler Warden. His teammates loved him. The coaches loved him. Everybody loves him.
Yeah. I haven't heard one bad thing about Caleb Love from
ever. I mean, from Arizona. Now, so there's obviously that. Now, I want to we're going to talk a little bit about the Bleacher Report came out tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit about our best MNBA players of all time. I thought that was an interesting list. I thought it was a very good list, by the way. But I want to say something here, and again, I want to be very clear on something. It's something that has annoyed me from day one. It has annoyed me. It has annoyed me. It has annoyed me. Yeah, I cheered against Ephesians Prysock for sure. That was because that was the lamest thing I've ever seen. You're trying to sell your jersey pretending that you might come back. That was weak. So there's that. This I applaud Shaquille O'Neal. I applaud Shaquille O'Neal for what he said to Robert Griffin.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Yeah.
So Robert Griffin is this, and I have no problem. I'm not an Angel Reese fan. Watching her play makes my eyeballs bleed. I can't watch it. Miss layups, all that stuff. I think she brings a lot of it on herself. But I thought Robert Griffin to me is the guy, basically, for people out there that don't know what he did. He retweeted a picture of her from an account with like no followers and that has her superimposed as an animal, clearly making fun of her looks. And he said, there is no room for this, and then he goes on to bash her again. And Shaquille O'Neal comes out and says, man, if you do that again, I'm going to punch you directly in the face. He took his sunglasses off and he said, don't do it. We all know what you were doing. Again, if you want to talk about her basketball skills or that she brings stuff on, but I thought that was incredibly low blow what Robert Griffin did. But he does this thing too. When you retweet something of somebody that nobody sees and you say, oh, there's no spot for this. Oh, by the way, I still stand on everything I say. Dude, that was low, bro. And I think that people see now kind of what you're at. Shaquille O'Neal, I applaud you, my friend.
Yeah, Robert Griffin's Yeah, not.
You know what I don't like? I like people that if I did not see the new Superman movie. I have no interest in seeing the new Superman movie. I did like Mike Francesca's. Did you see Mike Francesca's?
I did. I saw it. I liked it.
Does he just get his butt kicked the whole entire movie?
He does kind of, yeah.
Well, why does he get his butt kicked the entire movie?
It's weird, but yeah, that's the only part that's kind of weird because it's what are you gonna do in a movie? He's just gonna kill everyone with laser eyes, and then the movie's over.
Well, isn't that what Superman's supposed to do?
Yeah, Superman struggled in the comics a little bit.
Hey, all right, we'll get a Shaq impression right now. Robert Griffin, you suck. You do that again, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You know what's cool? Did you watch that video though? He's dead serious in that though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anytime somebody takes their glasses off and says, "Okay, I'm going to tell you this once." Either way, Robert Griffin, you suck. I thought that was terrible. Now again, I don't even like Angel Reese. I just thought that was below the belt. Okay. What do you guys think of the MLB All-Star ending? Everybody was talking about it. People were getting drunk and watching. What was happening with the MLB All-Star?
They did a home run off.
Home run off to win the game?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right. Well, either way, I like that. That's cool. I tuned out of baseball in about 2008, but I obviously know everything about Arizona baseball. That's why I've been able to tell everybody about everything that's been going on with Arizona baseball and why I've been ahead of the curve. I know everything. Also, Sheer, 24/7, my friend. Where can they find you doing your work?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
Okay. Now, swing off because it ended in a tie. Instead of extra innings, it was like a mini home run derby. That's cool. Did you know that I can actually, I don't know if I still could, although I am in my physical prime, I can hit a home run.
In like a pro ballpark?
Yeah, no, I did. I can. I did when I was in college. No, I did. There's actually, hey, if I furnish video of this,
in a major league ballpark or
no, it was in it was in a major. No, it wasn't a major league ballpark. It was in a, but it was the parameters.
The dimensions. What are the
dimensions? Were the dimensions though? They were a major, not 100-foot fence. Buzz off.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't 100-foot fence. I actually believe that I have a video of this, and it was a metal bat. Yes, it was a metal. It was a very metallic.
There we go.
bat.
All of a sudden, it's 150 foot.
No, I never said that. No, young man. I am very clear about this. I said, did you have socks on? Of course I had socks on.
I want the video, and that's it.
I can get the video. Yes, it was with a metal bat, and it was not fast pitch or anything like that.
Where was this?
Yeah, it was at Jesse Owens Park. Go to Jesse Owens Park and go on to the Pony League senior field. It is major league distance. If you go there, you will see it. Jesse Owens Park.
I promise you it's not.
No, I assure you it is. Dude, the Toros used to play there.
Come on, Mike. It's me. It's you.
It was no. I say nobody else is watching.
Here we go. I'm looking at it right now.
Jesse Owens Park. No,
that's in LA. That's in LA. You're leading in Los Angeles.
No. In Tucson.
There's no such.
Jesse Owens Park in LA is in the ghetto. It's in like Crenshaw district or something. No, I can find the video. No, Jesse Owens Park in Tucson, Arizona. It's off Camino Say, or it's off of Sarnoff. Broadway and Sarnoff.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, Joseph Spears.
Produce the video.
All right, I'm going to look for the video, but I know that I've done it. Yeah, and it was with the metal bat. I'm not saying that it wasn't with a metal bat. I couldn't hit it with a wooden bat.
All of a sudden, the story started where you hit a home run in the Diamondbacks at Chase Field, and now
never said that.
It's with a metal bat, slow pitch, 100
It's the distance. It is. Look this up. Ask any of your friends right now. And it is a major league distance ballpark. I did it. Baseball or softball? It was baseball. It wasn't a softball. I'll find it, and then I am going to, when I furnish this, I am going to tell all of you. Joseph?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this part. It is not
the Pony League one. The Pony League one is. You're not looking at the right one.
I'm looking right at it. This is a major league.
It is a major league distance. It's the mound, the infield, and the outfield. Left. It was definitely left. I pulled the hell out of it. I'm not going to be able to hit it like opposite field. I'm not that good. All right. We should put a poll out there and say, does this video exist?
You find the video. The people want to know. That's it.
All right. I will. Inside the park. No, it wasn't an inside the park home run.
Ooh, that's a good point.
No, it was not
a home run.
It's not
honestly really good point by TJ.
It was not an inside the park home run.
By himself, he hit it and then he rounded the bases.
I'm just running and there's nobody in the field. But
See,
no,
no one can throw me out.
Yeah, nobody can throw me out. Nobody, I'm just that good. All right, now, everybody go to Little Caesars. Everybody out there. Now, you might say, man, I want to be like Mike Luke and hit a home run in a Major League, Little League home run. No, it wasn't a Little League home run. You might go to Little Caesars, 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. And Glenn, if you're watching the show, we know you're drunk right now. That's why you're tweeting at Sheer. So get some Little Caesars pizza, take the little bit of the buzz off, and do the world a favor. Sober up, deactivate your Twitter account. Just be better. All of that. Yeah.
Kobe just sent it to us.
What's that?
Kobe just sent us. It's 265 feet.
Hold on. I'm looking at this.
It's only 265.
No. It says on there. No. It says on the park that is a Major League dimensions.
Mike, it's 265.
It says Major League dimensions on the park.
Wow. And Pony is 80-foot bases.
No. It says on there that it's a Major League park. Kobe Alfield, you're full of crap.
Did I ever tell you that my dad played Little League baseball with Donald Trump? They were on the same team.
They were on. Oh, really? With Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Really?
Said it was. He was very, very good at baseball.
Was he still? Hey, you guys want to hear my impression of this? And again, I'm not saying anything. I'm very good at baseball. 6'3", 215. Very strong.
DJ has a point. I think we could get Brett Gleason to let us into High Corbett.
Yes. Yeah. I will start a group message with Brett Gleason right now, and I will tell. Oh, dude, did you just see what? Who said W? Hey, whoever said that is a jerk. Oh, Hal, I love you, but you're a jerk. The WMLB park? No.
I'm just saying, Mike, you're being outed. We'll get to this.
No, I'm not. Kobe Alfield's full of crap.
How about this? Produce the video. Don't text Brett yet. Produce the video, and then we'll go from there. But again, I think Brett would get us on to High Corbett. I really do. Oh, I do too.
Okay. All right. Again, that's what I'm going to do. By the way, 10 swings to get one home run. Nah, I didn't say that it didn't take me a lot. By the way, is that impression good?
It was very good. We need to be careful here.
One of the best. Now, I'm not making any. I would do a Biden impression too. I can make fun of both guys too, but both guys.
Show. All right.
Yeah. On that note, though, yeah, both those guys suck. All right. All right. Everybody out there, you guys, you guys are the best. Mike in a slow pitch Biden impression. Yes, that's what I would have kind of done. Yes. All right. So it would have been good. You know what I'm going to do sometime? I'm going to have those two guys. I'm going to recreate a debate of both of those guys talking to each other.
I like it.
I think it would be pretty good. Yeah. I'm here for the Kamala. I can't do a Kamala impression. I'll get in trouble. Okay. Now I'll give you 20 swings. If you go one out, I'll throw $100 super snap at you. At High Corbett, back the Corbett, baby.
You have no chance of hitting a home run at High Corbett.
Dude, I'm the strongest I've ever been in life.
I know, but you have no chance.
No. I'm in my physical peak. With a tennis. Wasn't a tennis. Dude, you guys all suck. All right. High Corbett would be super hard.
Yeah, it's a bad park. It's a bad park for that.
Mason One White can give him lessons before. Ben One White has mentioned many times about how hard High Corbett is with the ball, with the stick. Yeah. So, again, that might be the case. All right. On that note, though, for Jason Shear, for everybody out there, you guys in the comments, when I do this, I'm going to be very clear about this. When I produce the video and when I hit the home run, I am going to be relentless on you. You know how relentless I've been on Rich Carrillo the last month? All of you guys, I am going to be far meaner on. Okay, yeah, we're going to get some Tahoe real times in. I'm going to go mess up some geese later on and dream about my professional baseball career. All right, now, for Jason Shear, for everybody in there, I'm kind of serious. We probably will get the GoFundMe for Kobe going. I feel bad for the guy. So on that note, though, for Sheer, for me, what should we talk about tomorrow? Because I'm gonna go drink and be on the beach the rest of the day. So I don't want to get this out. What should we talk about tomorrow so we can tell Cody now?
I don't know. I like ranking Big 12 positions.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Hey, let's rank let's rank where Arizona stands in the Big 12. We only want to do positions we're good at.
Receiver group.
How about coaches?
Oh, let's do that. Big 12 coaches.
That's a terrible idea.
No, I like it. Big 12 coaches. That's what we're doing.
Well.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
All right, fine. Hey, you need to put, though, in the thumbnail Jason Shear's thought, though. No, not me. Because we're going to put him last.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No. Second to last, baby.
And put in the thumbnail, last isn't who you think it is. How about that? Yeah, that's called a tease.
Last, baby.
What's that?
Scott Frost is last.
No. Scott Frost was really good at UCF.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
All right, we'll find out. All right, on that note, though.
Both two coaches.
I'm going to go to, we'll do.
Coaches.
Hey, should we do coaches? Because we're really going to be.
No.
Let's do the best skill positions in the Big 12. Because that's
wide receiver and running backs.
Wide receiver, running back, and tight end. The tight end position. That way we can incorporate Ben One White.
Okay, I'll look this up. That means you got to research, Mike.
Yeah, I got to research. I'll research while I'm sipping some drinks. I'm gonna go jet skiing today. So if I die, well, I appreciate you guys all.
Jet skiing and drinking, great combo for you.
Well, no, I'm gonna jet ski before I.
We need to test those tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Cody, we need you to step your game up. All right. On that note, though, and Kobe L. Thiel, very good work checking Cody James Martin. It is the Big 12, not the Big 13. Thank you, Kobe L. Thiel.
Maybe to you it is.
You guys are great. Yeah. My money is safer than Rage's billfold. Oh, that's really, really good. All right. Now, try a purple Gatorade drink. I'm not trying the scissor. No thanks there, Edgar. Yeah. Some guy. I'll tell you the story real quick. So, it's very interesting. So, because in Tahoe, there's California on one side, and then there's Vegas on the other. And so you're allowed to drink and basically do whatever you want on the street. But then when you get into the California side on State Line or whatever, they're like, you can't do any of that. Guess what I did yesterday? I said, screw the man.
I'd be getting arrested.
Yeah, and then I didn't. And I walked right by it. And a security guard looked at me and he shook my hand.
Yeah, that's Ben One White's motto. Screw the man.
Yeah, I'm not taking any guff. Yeah. All right. Everybody out there, you guys are great. I will try to find this video, and we will work on Brett Gleason as well. Boom! All right, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Talk to you tomorrow. Kobe, get that AC.